To control your vehicle effectively, it's advisable to A. Drive with one hand on the wheel at all times. B. Use both hands on the wheel except when operating controls. C. Frequently alternate hands to reduce fatigue. Answer: B. Keeping both hands on the steering wheel provides maximum control over the vehicle, except when you need to operate vehicle controls which may necessitate removing one hand temporarily. Steering techniques vary depending on the driving situation. Which method is recommended for sharp turns at low speeds? A. Hand-over-hand steering. B. One-hand steering. C. No need to adjust steering method. Answer: A. Hand-over-hand steering provides precise control necessary for executing sharp turns at low speeds, such as when parking or navigating tight corners. Effective use of vehicle signals is mandatory for safe driving. How far in advance should you signal before turning? A. At least 50 feet in residential areas. B. At least 100 feet in all conditions. C. Only when other vehicles are visible. Answer: B. California law requires drivers to signal at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes to give ample warning to other road users, ensuring safety and smooth traffic flow. Under what circumstances should you use your horn? A. To make others aware of your presence when necessary. B. To greet friends driving on the same road. C. As a regular signal when making turns. Answer: A. The horn should be used sparingly and only to alert other drivers, pedestrians, or cyclists of your presence to prevent accidents or hazardous situations. Headlights must be utilized. A. After sunset and before sunrise. B. During any adverse weather conditions affecting visibility. C. Only when streetlights are not functioning. Answer: B. Headlights should be turned on in any situations where visibility is impaired, including adverse weather conditions like fog, rain, or heavy dust, regardless of the time of day. When are emergency flashers appropriately used? A. As a regular practice in slow-moving traffic. B. To indicate a temporary stop on the roadside due to an emergency. C. To signal other drivers when you are about to change lanes. Answer: B. Emergency flashers are meant to be used to warn other drivers of a hazard, such as when your vehicle is stopped on the roadside due to an emergency, helping to prevent collisions. When should high-beam headlights be dimmed to low beams? A. When following another vehicle within 300 feet. B. Only in well-lit urban areas. C. Whenever approaching a traffic signal. Answer: A. High-beam headlights should be dimmed to low beams when following another vehicle within 300 feet to prevent blinding the driver ahead and to ensure safety for all road users. If you need to use your windshield wipers due to weather conditions, what else should be turned on? A. High-beam headlights. B. Low-beam headlights. C. Interior cabin lights. Answer: B. In California, drivers are required to turn on their low-beam headlights when using windshield wipers in inclement weather to improve visibility and signal presence to other road users. How should you react when approaching a crosswalk with pedestrians waiting to cross? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Continue at the same speed but wave pedestrians across. C. Stop and yield until the pedestrians have crossed. Answer: C. Drivers must always yield to pedestrians at crosswalks, stopping if necessary until they have safely crossed the road. When parking uphill with a curb, which way should you turn your front wheels? A. Away from the curb. B. Toward the curb. C. Straight ahead. Answer: A. When parking uphill with a curb, turn your front wheels away from the curb. This way, if your vehicle starts to roll, it will roll into the curb and stop. What is the recommended following distance under normal driving conditions? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 1 second. Answer B. Maintaining a minimum of a 3-second following distance gives you adequate time to react and stop safely should the vehicle ahead of you make a sudden stop. You may use the center left turn lane. A. For overtaking and passing other vehicles. B. To prepare for and make a left turn. C. As a through traffic lane when the main lanes are congested. Answer B. The center left turn lane is specifically designed for drivers to use to prepare for and make left turns, not for passing or as a regular traffic lane. A solid white line on the road indicates A. Lane shifts are permissible. B. You should prepare to stop. C. You should stay in your lane. Answer C. A solid white line on the road means you should stay within your lane and that lane changes are discouraged or unsafe in that area. What does a white-colored curb indicate about parking rules? A. No stopping, standing, or parking. B. Parking allowed for a limited time. C. Stop only long enough to pick up or drop off passengers. Answer C. A white curb designates areas where drivers may stop only long enough to pick up or drop off passengers, facilitating quick stops without prolonged parking. At a T intersection without a stop or yield sign, the right-of-way should be given to A. Vehicles on the through road. B. Vehicles turning left. C. Pedestrians only. Answer A. At a T intersection without signs or signals, the vehicles on the through road have the right-of-way, vehicles on the terminating road must yield. What is the correct action if your vehicle begins to skid? A. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction of the skid to regain control. C. Apply brakes immediately and firmly. Answer B. If your vehicle begins to skid, you should steer in the direction of the skid to regain control and straighten the vehicle. The use of a handheld cell phone while driving is A. Allowed if speaking to a family member. B. Only prohibited in school zones. C. Illegal, except for emergency calls. Answer C. California law prohibits all drivers from using handheld cell phones while driving, except to make emergency calls. When approaching an uncontrolled intersection at the same time as another driver, you should A. Speed up to beat the other driver through the intersection. B. Yield to the driver on your right. C. Sound your horn to alert the other driver. Answer B. At an uncontrolled intersection where no signs or signals dictate priorities, it is a standard practice to yield to the driver on your right. To avoid collisions when traffic is heavy in the right lane, you should A. Use the shoulder as a driving lane. B. Maintain your lane and adjust your speed to traffic conditions. C. Continuously change lanes to keep moving. Answer B. In heavy traffic, it's safest to stay in your lane and adjust your speed accordingly rather than weaving between lanes or using the shoulder to pass. If a pedestrian is crossing your half of the roadway at an intersection with no marked crosswalk, you must A. Honk to alert the pedestrian to yield. B. Stop and let the pedestrian cross. C. Continue driving since there is no marked crosswalk. Answer B. Drivers must always yield to pedestrians at intersections, regardless of whether there is a marked crosswalk. On a freeway, if you miss your exit, you should A. Make a U-turn through the median. B. Stop and back up on the freeway. C. Continue to the next exit. Answer C. Never stop or back up on a freeway to reach an exit. If you miss your exit, continue to the next one safely. Under which condition should you always stop your vehicle? A. A traffic signal is yellow. B. A stop sign is present. C. There is a blinking green light. Answer B. You must always come to a complete stop at a stop sign and proceed only when it's safe to do so, checking for all cross-traffic and pedestrians. What is the correct action if your vehicle's brakes fail while driving? A. Pump the brake pedal quickly and continuously. B. Shift to a higher gear. C. Immediately pull off into the nearest parking lot. Answer A. If your brakes fail, try pumping the brake pedal quickly and continuously to build brake fluid pressure. If that doesn't work, use the emergency brake and shift into a lower gear to slow down your vehicle safely. When parking downhill on a street with a curb, your car's front wheels should be A. Turned towards the curb. B. Turned away from the curb. C. Kept straight. Answer A. When parking downhill, turn your front wheels towards the curb to ensure that if your vehicle starts to roll, it will roll into the curb and stop. The legal blood alcohol concentration (BAC) limit for drivers over 21 in California is A. 0.05%. B. 0.08%. C. 0.1%. Answer B. In California, the legal BAC limit for drivers 21 and over is 0.08%. Driving with a BAC at or above this level is illegal and considered driving under the influence, DUI. When two vehicles arrive at a four-way stop at the same time, which vehicle has the right of way? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. The faster vehicle. Answer B. At a four-way stop, the vehicle to the right has the right of way when two vehicles arrive simultaneously. Which of the following is an appropriate use of your vehicle's fog lights? A. On clear nights for better road visibility. B. In thick fog to improve visibility and help other drivers see you. C. Never, as they are unnecessary with modern headlight technology. Answer B. Fog lights are specifically designed to enhance visibility in foggy conditions and should be used to make your vehicle more visible to others and to improve your view of the road. If you encounter an aggressive driver, you should A. Attempt to outmaneuver and pass the aggressive driver. B. Make eye contact and retaliate to assert your right to the road. C. Avoid eye contact, stay calm, and keep a safe distance. Answer C. The safest approach to dealing with aggressive drivers is to avoid confrontation by not making eye contact, remaining calm, and maintaining a safe distance, thereby reducing the risk of an accident. Which action should you take when a traffic light turns yellow as you approach an intersection? A. Accelerate to beat the red light. B. Stop if it is safe to do so, even if you are in the intersection. C. Prepare to stop if it is safe, continuing only if you are too close to stop safely. Answer C. A yellow light means caution, and you should stop if it is safe to do so. If you are too close to the intersection to stop safely, continue through cautiously. What is the best practice when driving near large trucks on the freeway? A. Stay directly behind the truck where the driver can see you. B. Pass trucks quickly on the right side. C. Allow extra space and avoid driving in the truck's blind spots. Answer C. Large trucks have significant blind spots on all sides. Keeping a safe distance and avoiding these blind spots, especially by not lingering beside them, ensures better visibility for both you and the truck driver.